So when I last played this, we were in a state where we were following up after a disaster like an earthquake. And Ramir got arrested at a checkpoint. What else happened? Lots of stuff like that. You know, the shop's not looking super hot. I didn't handle that situation well. I specialized too far into creative and industrious and the forceful styles, and now let's pop in. But I focused too far into stuff that would get me to Anka, which I can't even get to right now. And by doing that, all of my conversations with everybody earlier in the game, whether it's Dean, Elias, or whoever, they're so put off now by my ineptitude. And I can't even like the rest of these characters later on. Like, I totally messed up. Oh, okay. So Gull specifically. So no wonder I struggle so much with Gull. Not only was Gull the person who had went back and arrested Ramir, but Gull works for the Rilkers. That makes much more sense. No wonder it was such a struggle, because the Rilkers are basically the big hostile force. And I don't know too much about them, except for they're just like some sort of there's some sort of overseeing force that is just a pain and a thorn in everyone's sides. So, because of the calamity, a lot of people now have distress and grieving. And I don't know if it's going to show... I don't know if it's going to replace the symbols you normally see for everyone, or maybe it's either their defaults. Yeah, it's either defaults or most recent. Probably defaults, because I already spoke to Elias, and Elias is definitely distressed and grieving. So in that case, Lars might actually recover, or might always be distressed and grieving, which is going to make things tough. And wow, there's so many more characters. Okay, so there's not even a full page here, so I might be okay there. Yeah, like an elf or a werewolf or something going on. Here too, what is this? And we already met a robot, so something's going on, right? There's definitely, where's our robot friend? Are you earlier or later? Oh wait, there you were. Yeah. Also distress and grieving. So interesting, so the robot updated. I wonder maybe if I've already passed back to Elias and he was doing better. Who knows? Anyways, let's pop on in and see what we can do. Let's take a look at our calendar, though. Yeah, I didn't do crap. Like, I failed everything on the way out here. Yeah, just lots and lots of fatigue. And, that's about it. The previous trips, which I can't even review, were much better. Wait, no, I can, yeah. You just can't click these, you gotta click on the arrows here. So yeah, like, there was so much stuff that I actually got. There were a few things that I missed, and I missed more stuff over time. Like here, I definitely had much more, like, a higher rate of success with the stuff that I actually hit. Obviously, first trip was was just a sort of introductory period, and now it's like all the busy moments. And this is all just following up in the catastrophe and going, oh, well, you know, not really much I can do. I'll be lucky if I can find scrap. Actually, is Elias going to show... I think it'll show my objectives on the map, maybe. Well, I guess not, huh? Let me see. I'm pretty sure they show objectives. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna get to get scrap. Talia, I really wish that I could get more information out of her. I seem to have that problem a lot. People recognize the locket, people know about the main character's mom, and I cannot seem to figure it out. Yeah, I'm just browsing to see if any... Yeah, someone here might have scrap available. Getting to Anka is just not happening. Maybe. We'll see. But I won't be able to get anything out of it anyways. I'll have to, I guess, meander towards the canals first. And maybe I can cross. Maybe there's a secret path that I haven't seen yet. Well, let's see if we can talk to XN220 and maybe get some more information about the locket. Maybe. Unless I can go somewhere where I can't talk to people. All roads to Ramina reflect the devastation of the earthquake, but the town on a hill only caught a few small aftershocks. A few sections of the perimeter wall have collapsed, and one or two roofs around town will need repairs. Okay, our robot friend is attempting to clean up a spill. Are we gonna make it? Can we... You know, it's funny. You would look at the distress and grieving cards and go, oh man, maybe these, maybe I don't want these because these are the bad cards that don't work for anything, right? Maybe you want them so you can relate. XN220 kneels over a pool of spilled olive oil, attempting to scoop it up with its bare mechanical hands. Good luck. Seismic activity ceased. Equilibrium systems rebalancing. Current status? 32% functional, except for those olive scooping hands. It's not happening. Okay, yeah, see, like this is gonna be a big struggle for me. I got a lot of fatigue. I don't have cards that match anything. And meanwhile, yeah, like unless there's nothing I can really do. Like I'm gonna lose this because unless 220's got some manner of some other cards that will match, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, probably not, right? Yeah. This oil is precious. XN220 cannot let it go to waste. Yeah, I should just bail. Here, have a fatigue card. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's not make it worse. Let's just hope there is another option here. Anything except for this is going to immediately fail twice, so maybe there is a oh no, access denied. Yeah, you have something. Keep the accord going. Maybe we can get through this. Well, I do have a distress and grieving. We're probably boned. Well, it depends. Oh, we'll give it a shot. I mean, 220's got at least some apathetic and observant. Greetings, old friend. I am so confused to see you. Same. According to my database, you have been living in Bartow for 15,708 days, 11 hours, 2 minutes, and 18 seconds. That might be correct. The pineapple around your neck, it holds little material value, and yet you were so sad to have lost it earlier. How do you know this? This is the locket. Pretty sure it's the locket. Yeah, I immediately fail it. Well, no, I immediately fail it. Yeah. I was so close to finding something out about character's mom. Not today, though. No main character stories here. Yeah, you already know. This conversation is making me feel nostalgic. No, correction. It's making me feel dizzy. Yeah. Having made very little progress cleaning up the spill, XN220 stands up, only to slip and fall back down into a puddle of olive oil. Could XN220 have known Mom? Absolutely. Almost certainly. How are we handling this? I guess I need to distress and grieving, but man. I don't know. This is all a wash. Yeah. Oh, Haruto. He's doing damage control across the vineyard and cursing every moment of it. Same. Patching things up. You find the shop in a state of disrepair. Broken bottles spilt their thick, syrupy contents out across the floor, the unfortunate casualties of a fallen crepe. Haruto stands on a ladder, attempting to patch a large crack in the wall. And, like, cleaning up, even just a small bottle of oil, spilling oil sucks. This takes forever to clean up. Just look at this place. Quake really did a number on it. This wall alone. Cracked right down the middle. Oh, interesting thing regarding the current COVID situation combines with oil thoughts. Everybody right now has, except for the people who've been fortunate enough to be able to cut their own hair or, you know, are willing to venture out and take the risk, everybody's got totally messed up hair. You know, everyone wants a haircut. My hair is way too damn long. This is the longest I've gone without a haircut since, it's gotta be, what? Since 2013 or 14 or something like that? And, when I next order anything from Amazon or whatever, I'm probably gonna go, I'm probably gonna order a blade guard for my trimmer that goes to about an inch or so, which is like roughly the shortest I ever care to have my hair. And going back to the oil thing, human hair is actually really, really good at soaking up oil, and apparently that's part of a large part of what. So you know, like all this locks for love and stuff like that. Or Locks of Love, or whatever the charity is. The majority of the hair does not get used for like wigs and stuff, and instead a chunk of it, apparently, as far as I'm hearing, gets used to clean up oil. And there's my long looping thought process back to the oil. Can you hand me that speckle? I'll see if I can. Maybe I won't know where it is. Oh no. I'm boned immediately. What was your other symbol again? Crap. Masudo, what's your deal? Or Haruto. I keep thinking Tosudo and Haruto. Oh, he's got empathetic observer. We can get through this. Their names being so similar totally trips me up. I mean, it's intended. It's just like remembering which is which after like 2 weeks of not playing is killing me. He won't like it, but we have a way out now. I don't want your pity. It's not gonna fix this. It's not gonna fix this place up any faster. That's true. Oh, come on, man. Why you do this? Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, Haruto. Oh, no wonder. He's gonna. All of his cards are gonna start tough. You're really not helping. I know. I'm not good at spackle, I guess. Perhaps other shops in the area got hit worse than I did, but look, I'm all alone here. It's gonna take forever fixing this place up with just one set of hands. What about your robot friends? Well, I guess, maybe not so much for the oil. Pass me my hammer, would you? Let's see if I can. Ooh, look at you, just everything all together. Oh, I'm gonna fail this. Well, I'm gonna fail this. Well, no, you keep the accord across, right, I think. I didn't break the accord, so I think I can still keep it. What? Oh, you're killing me. Take a look around. I don't really have time to chit-chat right now. Yeah, sorry, Haruto. Haruto grunts. He turns his back on you and resumes working on the wall. Yeah. I guess in this case, elaborate is gonna help. Oh well, let's get out of here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna make my way up here. I don't know a way to get here yet. Well, at least we have a lot of... Hey, we could... Could we possibly get Ramir out of jail, or did he maybe... Did they let him go? The old towers are a sight to behold. Oh god, I got 4 fatigues now. Well... Come across a roadhouse packed with travelers while storm darkens the... Let's stick around. Let's wait it out. Not long after joining the others, the rain and wind batter the shelter. You surprise yourself by breaking out of your shell to tell a story and lighten the mood. Gain a card to choose a card to gain shatter. It will overwrite existing effects. The best possible... No, I already know what it does. This one, I think. Well, no, you know what? Let's take some of our best cards going forward and make them shatter cards. Yeah. All right. Oh no! Here we go. We got the tension version of this track. Because Gull is here, and Gull is trying to cause me some trouble. As you approach the city, you note the debris that fills the coastal waters. Locals fish whatever belongings they can in the murky depths. Crowds gather on the tower docks, facing off against armed guards like Gull. Because Gull, why you gotta do this to me? She's the only thing keeping the city in one piece, really. Old Maray's finest. A pack of waterlogged dock kids scatter as Gull approaches. She attempts to chase after them, but quickly runs out of breath and gives up. Well, at least I know what to do in case things turn ugly. The flood has thrown the city into utter disarray. Looting, robberies, break-in attempts at the towers. What do they throw at me next? Smooth talker, I hope. Oh crap, maybe not. Damn it. Well, let's just, fail twice in a row, because why not? Oh, that's it, I think, right? Whose side are you on here? I'm gonna get kicked out. Yeah, you have nothing to work with, yeah. Immediate double fail. No more time for speculating. Got a whole lot of lawbreakers to lock up. Great. Gull shrugs it off, realizing that Old Maray would crumble without her special brand of law enforcement. She digs her heels in and resumes patrol of the dock. Choose a card from experience, yeah. I don't want none of this. I'm really gonna need the to reconsider, so I guess moving forward, I might as well just shoot myself in the foot and do this. This will make my future conversations easier, hopefully, but my like talking to anybody from an earlier part of the game like Ramir could be tough. Goal is having him held in the detention center. Well, damn it, let's go. What's up, Ramir? What's going on? Behind bars, a bucket of stagnant water sits in the middle of a small cell, catching drip after drip from the ceiling. As you approach, the crumbled heap sitting in the corner of the cell moves. It's Ramir. No, Ramir! I'm sorry. That was pretty heroic, huh? The way I took the fall. Not all that contraband stuff is mine. Just, almost. Oh, you did it? You kidding me? Just almost all of it? Ramir, you're killing me. Alright, well, I'll make it easy for you first, and you can tell me what you got. Oh god, alright. Okay, well, let's just chat it right on top of this. Give me a better card. Nope, we're screwed. I failed. I failed a conversation with myself. This is how tired I am right now with these fatigue cards and all the other stuff I can't deal with. Oh man. Yeah. Look at that. Let's get rid of all this and then just hope. Oh my god. I just made it infinitely worse. Did you come to gloat about my misfortunes? No. I just become a giant asshole because I'm tired. I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Not all the other cards I took that I probably shouldn't have. Instead, it's literally just that I'm exhausted from a long trip. Why don't you visit some other prisoner? Dude down the hall with the mutton chops. Looks sad as hell. Now I've become a terrible person, and Ramir's the one now. Ramir is the, oh, I can't even do anything about this. I have no left sides, distress and grieving. You know, Ramir, here, I'm tired. Too tired for this. Can't deal with it. Oh, I should have. Oh, I didn't realize that I keep forgetting the accord. If you break the accord later, you can... I can't remember how this works. You'll lose the card that would have connected and go back. Did you think I'd be grateful for a visitor? I'm not. Get out of here. I'm a dangerous criminal. Oh no. Now I'm Gull. You don't like it, but Ramir made his bed, and he's never gonna really learn anything if someone keeps bailing him out. He left Ramir to his fate. Technically that's true. It doesn't mean I'm not an asshole. Well. Let's, I gotta get rid of one of these just to, I don't know. Maybe I'll be a little bit better off. Maybe Talia could tell me something. Talia and the fish cakes. Fish pies. Talia shuffles around in their shop as she prefers to feed a small army of newly homeless refugees, bossing up fish pies from the oven and loading them onto a handcart. The sea level isn't the only thing rising in Old Mary right now. People are getting pretty angry out there, aren't they? Seriously. It's interesting how the music is changing bit by bit. It's not doing the it's not doing the post goal like upbeat, marketplace music anymore. Now it's doing like a little more subtle. The tension is still there. Interesting change. Like, you didn't expect the music to change that much, and you don't see it that often in games, where you see the little emotional hints kind of snuck in there. Oh crap! Damn it! I'm immediately screwed, and I have no reconsider or anything. I don't know. I'm gonna hope she has some other cards. Maybe she'll pick them up from the earlier conversations. Clearly, you're not looking close enough. There's trouble brewing. Yeah. Nope. I don't like it even one bit. Here. Let's work with this, right? Get that cord going. Keep the cord going. I don't blame them. Home's gone, business is destroyed, half the district has been washed away. I haven't seen such despair since the Algian fever swept through so many years ago. Oh man, well. That sounds a little too close to home. Is that our late July / August catastrophe coming in? And all the while, those awful Rilkers lounge around in their lofty towers, bone dry and utterly oblivious. Yep. Do you know how many displaced people they could house if they wanted to? Yeah, seriously. I'm feeling you. Meanwhile, well, I hope you're also distressed. Oh, well, actually, I'm gonna at least whatever that one was. There's listen. End your turn and prompt the other person to play 2 cards. Let's go. So this is the other side of chatter. So what was I gonna say? Elaborate totally bailed me out here. I need to put elaborate on more cards. Oh, the funny thing is I can play another card now because of chatter. Yeah, because I haven't fully finished playing this one. Or actually, I don't know. Does it override chatter? It might. It makes me sick. I mean, why wouldn't you reach out and help someone if you had the opportunity? Seriously. Don't play anything. I do my part with these fish pies and all, but I worry. Is that really enough? In a past life, bolstered by certain brave cohorts, I might have acted, done something bold. But now, I've got to set an example for my son, Tariq. Please, please let me play one more card. No! So listen and chatter, they don't stack. If you'll excuse me, I've got hungry protesters to feed. Talia loads up the last of the pies onto her cart and rushes off, hoping she's not too late to help diffuse the growing unrest of her friends and neighbors. Oof, and elaborate on the creative and industrious again. Yeah, like I'll just direct upgrade this one. Well, no. Because I already have a bunch of logical and diplomatic on both sides. I have like 4 of them, so I'm not missing out. Oh, what do you do? Wait a second. What? Oh, I'll be talking to you in a minute then. Alright, Dayon. Tying his boat up at a dock. Loneliness. You rush over to help Dayon unload a handful of wet, freshly rescued families off of his boat and onto the dock. When all is said and done, he removes his rain slicker and pulls out a bottle of rum. Rough waters out here today. No place for landlubbers to be talking, to be taking their deep water tests seriously. Good thing old Dayon was there to catch him up. Alright, this is gonna be a little tough for me, I think. Oh, well. I like how to some degree the amount of cards I had to play is whether or not the person's kind of like short on words. Like, some people aren't super talkative. They're very straightforward, and not having long conversations is kind of the flavor here. Aye, the sea has claimed many victims, but I'm one of the few who could survive her loneliness. That's why she can't let me go. Sea is not the best company, truth be told. Much prefer the old days, sailing alongside Zane at the helm of her notorious wave dancer. Dan mentioned a place from Mom's stories. Wave dancer. Must be a completely different, potentially larger ship. Well, the only way I'm going to get out of this is to fail one, and then potentially two, actually. Well, you know, let's fail one, and then see if we can take this back. Inherits the right-hand symbols of the previous card. Well, that doesn't do anything. I can fail and then shatter and then succeed. So let's go. That might allow me to keep going, I'm not sure. I might want to get out of here while the roads are still intact. Can I keep going? Can I fail and then keep talking? Yes, okay. I'm so hoping you have anything to go with this, because otherwise I'm boned. Nope. Nope. Well, at least we can come back from that. Been a long day. Did some good. Haven't done this much good in a very long time. Here, help me out. Get that cord going. The right-hand symbols of the previous card. I can break the accord. This is, well, we're gonna finish anyways. Or no, well, let's keep going. Let's see if we can work with this. Suzanne and I used to chart the world from the sea, far-off kingdoms that smelled of jasmine, buried empires of diamonds and gold. We had smuggling adventures, near-death escapes. Never in my life have I felt so alive. Oh, well, I'm boned now. That's it. Oh, I wanted to dig deeper into that. Yeah. So long, Skipper. If you ever find yourself out near the wave dancer, drop me a line. Having grown tired of telling you his stories, Dan plugs up the rum bottle and climbs back aboard his trusty schooner. Dan is considering a return to the wave dancer. Direct and forceful chatter could be really good. Honestly, though, taking a distress and grieving is probably a better place. Like I could probably turn some things around in a pinch. I really wish I could talk to Thunder again. I need to get bailed out of this this like cycle of fatigue. Oh, Tariq. He's watching the protesters and selling cans of fish. Sidelines. A peaceful group of protesters is assembled near the towers, holding hands as they march, demanding shelter for those displaced by the flood. Tariq watches entranced from the sidelines as he hands out cans of fish to those in need. Surprised to see you here. You're here to join the protest? I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to figure out how to talk to people. I think I'm spread too thin card-wise. I need to start focusing. And I need to just start upsetting everyone else, and then, I don't know, like, everything, it seems like everything you could do except for generalizing seems to be a good idea. You can become really, really good at talking to people who you've worked with at the beginning of the game. You can become really, really good at talking to people towards the end of the game. But, I don't think you can please everybody in this game. Hold on, Tariq. What were your options here? think it was both forceful and creative. Where are you? You're later in the list, aren't you? Yep. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can come out of this. Nope, I cannot. Damn it. Oh, Tariq. And I have no other, like, I'm gonna have to just power through this with chatter. Are you sure you're in the right place? No, I'm totally lost. Let me at least see what you have. Oh, jeez. My mom would be so pissed if she knew I was here. Hey, you're helping people. You can't be that upset, especially because I'm about to go ruin your day. Screw this noise. What my mom doesn't know can't hurt her. She should know that you're handing out delicious fish to those in need. In an overly dramatic gesture of defiance, Tariq slams his can of fish down on the ground and rushes off to go join the marchers on their way to the towers. Oh man, hopefully you don't get... I don't even want to make that reference, never mind. I'm not going to make this too real tonight. Well. Yeah, let's go all in, let's just go. Let's do it. Are you the other one? Are you the other one that Ramiro was talking about? Alright, Klaus. What's your deal? She's behind bars for now. Klaus? Now equipped with a shiny new prosthetic arm attached to her right shoulder, sits cross-legged in the middle of her jail cell, calm as a cucumber. She grins as she sees you approaching, clearly up to something. Well, I'm about to go ruin that because I probably don't have the symbols needed for this. I deserve to be behind these bars. Not for committing the crime itself, after all. What's the harm in looting a town that's literally floating away? I mean, it depends if you can get that stuff back to their owners, I guess. Wow, Klaus. Oh, well, good. I can combo straight into getting out of this. What? Are you kidding me? Here, but I didn't ask you to come. Yeah, I know, I just came to gloat or whatever, I guess. Yeah, this is all over. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe? Alas, no. The reason I deserve to be here is because I was careless enough to get caught. Maybe. There are potentially other problems. I see you eye my new bionic appendage. It's the latest model. Very height of technology and whatnot. What do you think of it? Well, I allowed you to loot, I guess. So it seems functional. Crap, I really need to get, I guess I could elaborate and then tank one and come back, maybe? Flattery gets you everywhere. Unfortunately, you're not very good at it. No, not today. Well, okay. Here, work with this. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, your parts have changed. Sure, it looks nice. And the metal alloy is at least strong enough for tunneling purposes. Not irrelevant to my current situation. Uh-huh. The infernal thing is the whole reason I got locked up in the first place. Really? Is it too shiny? Did you, were you stealing out in the night? Perhaps, though, that is a story for another time. Far away from here, maybe. Speaking of which, there's a fire alarm over there that's just beyond my reach. Mind giving it a little pull on my behalf? Wait a second, can't you just take off the arm, hold it at your other hands, and just jiggle it? You have some. Well, you don't. You have forceful. I don't think I saw any creative and industrious. Here, just talk your little head off. Here. Thanks a million. You know, perhaps this whole partner thing has its merits after all. I won't tell you that I'm headed over to Enka once I get out of here, but I wouldn't deny it either. And there we go. There's the way. So I was thinking about this. How would I get to Enka from this path? And that's what it is right there. Flashing you a conspiratorial smile, Klaus nods her head and tugs her ear twice. We return the gesture and find the fire alarm. Within moments of pulling it, Klaus has vanished. Great. She wants you to meet her in Enka. Well, even though I'm now part scumbag, I guess now we have a better way to get to Enka now. I'm gonna leave these cards where they are. Where's Thunder? I'm too tired. I'm too fatigued. I've got 4. I'm gonna get more. Oh wow, that is a road. Oh, I got two more fatigues. You kill him. And I can't talk to. Oh, this is rough. I'm not going to be able to easily talk to. Or there's Klaus right there. I'm not easily going to be able to talk to Thunder. I'm going to get more and more fatigue. This seems more my style, even though it's a shorter trip, and I still get too fatigued. You're killing me. I'm gonna have 6 fatigue just getting here, and we have one person to talk to who I don't know who it is, but let's just go. Let's do it. Let me just collapse. Yeah. Collapse in a heap. Maya. She looks exhausted from the floods. You look like... Are you another robot? The valley has become a floodplain, crowded with debris and uprooted plants. A massive harvester floats by. Metallic figures cling to the side. Only a few raised roads remain passable. Okay. She looks exhausted from the floods. Is this just garb, or is this a robot? Maya's clothes are wet and torn in a few places. She smiles with her mouth, but her eyes are narrow, as though her programming can't generate a suitable expression for her current status. Okay. Definitely a robot. Are you a Roper Farms representative? If we have been introduced, I apologize for the recognition failure. I wonder if the current state of the world in this game, I wonder if it's all based off of... is there some sort of fallout from, like, developing robots functional enough to be independent and have conversations and whatnot? Like, did that upset the economic balance of the world, or was there some massive, was there some massive upheaval, or, what happened? I'm gonna have to fail this immediately, twice, probably. Yep, twice. Please speak clearly. I'm all mumbles. Please wait for me to dry out. Then attempt your input a second time. Well, robots aren't having it. Here, can you work with this, please? Let's play 2 cards. Oh, geez, fail twice in a row. Damn it. I mean, I'm surrounded by fatigue. This is... I only have 1 card I can play, which is still gonna fail anyways. Yeah. Use short sentences. I cannot parse your communications to me in this condition. Yeah. She doesn't process your sympathy. As you leave, she removes her clothes to dry them. Her modesty simulation deactivated. Listened and distressed, huh? I think I really want this, because this will help a lot. This will bail me out here and there, I think. Sorry, Maya. Oh no! I didn't learn anything, too! And I can't get to the wave dancer. Legendary old smuggling ship. Someone in old Mary might know more about this. Yeah, well, I sort of messed that one up. 3 more fatigue. This is. I gotta no. This is not. Nah. Wow. Yeah, I should just cut my losses. I don't think I even got anything. The store's gonna get closed. A little worse for wear lately. Yeah. I guess I can soldier on and see if... Should my target now... I kind of wonder if my target should be, instead of cutting my losses, it should be how far can I go without getting a full hand of 5 fatigues. I wonder if that just causes you to collapse in a heap. Like, do you just end that trip? Let's do it. I'm curious. Come across the Roadhouse pack of travelers? Yeah, let's wait it out. Just as you're considering venturing out to explore the area, a monstrous screech cuts through the sounds of the storm. You hurry back to join the others. Choose a card to gain reconsider. There. Yeah. It's a good one for reconsider, I think. We stopped. Did we run out of gas? Your truck can't hold up on trips this long. Time to return home. Oh, because we hit day 50, right? Well, that's the end of that. After a long trip, it's always good to be back home. Even if Bartow is still looking a little extra rough around the edges. I need to go. I need to unpack. Sorry, Elias. I can't do it. Well, I guess I got a couple things. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot I actually did pretty alright on the way. Wow. I thought I did way worse than this. Look at that mess. I bet you Thunder's gonna show up too. Hey, what'd I miss? I'm running the store? Oh, is Elias gone? Because I ignored him? Oh no. Samuel burst through the door, big and cheerful as ever, seeking to collect any non-perishables he found for his co-op. No less than 3 bear hugs later, he's barreling back out to the roadhouse, off to cook a feast for any Bartowers in need. Alright, well, so yeah, those are my non-perishables right there. Licorice flavored food. My favorite. I still can't get over that it didn't occur to me that licorice is a type of candy on top of the flavoring itself. I'd always confused me. That's what was explained to me in one of the earlier streams where like Twizzlers are basically a licorice food or candy or whatever, but they're not licorice flavored. Because I was trying to figure out how licorice could taste so differently between like normal licorice flavored things I can't stand. And words are weird. So yeah. I keep forgetting you can check these too. Who bought the chocolate? Samuel bought up the chocolate for the Roadhouse Food Co-op. Maybe some hot cocoa. Samuel bought up the roasted crickets, also for the co-op. Oh yeah, okay, so also the licorice. Huh. I guess nobody... Oh no, nobody wants the matcha. When you close your eyes, you can hear the grating of gravel under your tires, and you feel the fresh air in your face. That can only mean one thing. It's time to head out. Hey, Ramir got out, I guess. Well, Ramir's definitely not locked up anymore, I guess. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's because I pulled the fire alarm and Ramir also got out. Elias, he's fretting over the fate of Bartow. Yeah, sorry. Deadline approaching. Elias is sitting on the curb outside your shop, hunched over with his head in his hands. He looks worried. Yeah, I'm worried too. Nadine's going to be making the call on the caravan soon, and I've got to be honest, I'm worried about Barto. Well, I can reconsider on 2... Yeah, this is probably not the best idea then, if I can reconsider so much. Let's keep going. Keep the pt4 going. He's in better shape today. Believe me, I'm no fan of Nadine's, but without a steady influx of goods from the caravan, things could get real bad around here. Ghost town bad. I wish I could trust her to do the right thing, but what's she gonna prioritize? I mean, it could be the right thing anyways. The needs of the caravan? The needs of this town? Or the needs of herself? What does she need? Even if she wanted to help, can she really? With the Rilkers breathing down her neck? Wow. I still haven't done anything productive with the Rilkers at all. All I've done is just... I've walked over to Gull and stammered and then got people locked up, and then walked back over to Gull stammered and left people locked up, and then like my solution was, okay, I guess we're gonna just pull the fire alarm and let everyone figure it out. Because I'm the best. Hold on, wait a second. You can... Here, I'll chatter. This is safer. Ish. Yeah, that works out. I can chatter again. Let's go. Just going out on a limb here, but I'm thinking our little town is not at the top of our list. Yeah, no. Especially with my awful performance lately. And the fate of your mom's store certainly isn't on our mind either. That much I can guarantee. I mean, we're hurting for products as it is. What will happen if you lose access to the caravan completely? I'm honestly not too keen. I'm not familiar with what, like... I don't know how much the caravan's been helping. You know? Like, following along with them, I don't know... Like, the only thing I can think of is that Nadine keeps me grounded, and following her allows me to get better and better cards, but... It's usually the best, That's usually all that I really get, and maybe Ramir as well. Wait a second. I can break the chord and elaborate, and that allows me to move this card away. Didn't really matter for this conversation, but that's something I gotta remember. Never thought I'd say this, but I think Nadine may be a necessary evil. I guess that's why your mom put up with her for all these years. Deadline approaching. He takes a deep breath, trying to calm his rattled nerves. You sit down next to Elias and put your arm around his shoulder. This is a strange card. Just thinking about it, that's, it never occurred to me how accommodate has the same symbol presentation as, accommodate has the same symbol presentation as fatigue. So, like, I'm only now paying more attention to the blank symbols on the left and right, and hesitating when I look at it. What's a good card to I mean, I have three decent choices for putting in an accommodate, and I really should always keep at least one of those. Gotta think. I think probably gonna be this one. Because This will give me a guaranteed 2 cards on the right. Or 2 types on the right. Unless I'm accommodating anyways to duplicate it. I want more ways to get rid of the other person's distress and grieving. So I want to keep this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Nadine. She's curious about the state of your store. I'm getting ready to just like bail. I should really give her a chat though. Nadine pushes open the door to your store and steps inside. She scans the empty shelves, taking in every inch of the place with discerning, analytical eyes, before gesturing for you to join her on the stoop. Well, your store, is it always like this? I sold stuff. I won't say I'm impressed, but your inventory is not the worst, really. Why are you so nice to me? Even down to the point of, like, I could fail so much. Okay. Ah, look at you. Clarify. Oh man, it's like that's like one of my favorite rated cards to see. I'm gonna blab. I'm blabbing. It's happening. Let's go. I'm not making any decisions until the end of the month, but if we don't turn things around, afraid we'll have no choice but to drop Bartow from our route. Wish it wasn't the case, but the Rilkers are able to cause a lot of trouble for us. Freaking Rilkers. I don't even know what you are. Some freaking shadow organization with cops and stuff. Nadine shakes her head as she heads down the street. An ominous sign for the looming decision ahead. Great. Alright, yes. Clarify is going to be a much better choice than Chatter, I think. I don't know, that's a hard call. Clarify is more flexible than Chatter. Yeah. Hey, Ramir, sorry I got you locked up and then, you know, found out that it wasn't even my fault and then broke you out. And now you're probably on the run. You spot Ramir standing in the middle of the street he grew up on. He looks a little lost, somewhere between wistfulness and blissfulness. What are you looking at? That's right. I got out on my own. No thanks to... Hey! Did you take advantage of a mysterious fire alarm being pulled? Because, you know... I get it. Bad situation. Not much you could have done, I guess. I guess I'm your bad man. You don't get to know. Anyway, it's weird to be back in a place I spent all my time avoiding, you know? There used to be a house here. Yep. Now it's probably crumbled. Here. Make it easy for you. Some folks get some time off work and go back to their family home. Their childhood bedroom. Isn't that weird? I find that super weird, and I'm so glad that... well, actually, this is such a weird thing to think about. So, like, it would be really, really awkward if any of the places that I grew up in were still... the places were still being rented by the same, you know, same family members, or if they, you know, like for example, the house that I lived at when I was living with my dad for a while, if like, you know, he doesn't own that house anymore. But thinking about it, like, so there's kind of two things. So whenever you think of like family homes and games and stuff, that's such like an ancient. That's such like an ancient concept now. Like, wealth in the U.S. especially is not like it's not even like a common thing in the middle class to kind of aspire to anymore. Like home ownership isn't such a strong like common presence anymore, especially over such a long period of time. Like the thought of anybody, like myself especially, like going back and like let's say for example I went back to my parents' place to spend like a week or whatever, you know, catching up and hanging out or whatever. It's not even a thing. And the for my family, the common the long-term common housing that we ever met up at was my grandparents' place. And I did sleep in, when I was younger I slept in one room when visiting, and then when I was as I got older I slept in another room with a larger bed. And the strange thing is just that, like, even that is gone. When my grandparents finally passed, but they sold the house and divvied up all the belongings and stuff, and so now there's no like permanent like long-term residence. Even like the couple aunts and uncle that I think had the longest home ownership are now like planning to move to like retirement homes and stuff. And it's just a weird thought. Like, I don't own a house. I'm it's like something I can probably look into in the near future, but it's so much responsibility and it's such a financial burden, especially where I live. Housing costs are freaking ridiculous. And the only way I think I'd ever reasonably own a house in the longest term would be to work remotely and move to, you know, anywhere with cheaper housing like Michigan or something. And this is a strange thought, you know, like Ramir, you know, to some degree, Ramir is longing for something that is just not even a thing anymore. Maybe, you know, 15 years from now, maybe the U.S. will be in a better state. My childhood bedroom were still here. I'd rub a cigarette into the wood floors and watch it burn down. You had me in the first half before the line break there. I'd rub a what? I think I'm gonna chatter. I'm gonna break the accord, chatter, and try to get the hell out of here. Here it's the right-hand symbols of the previous card, so I can give him a little bit of everything to try. Well, distressed and grieving, yeah. Here. Surely you have something. Yes, okay. Yeah, I should really pay attention here, too. Whenever we're doing observant, I tend to not dip my eyes over there to look. Either's fine, I guess. Probably feel the same, huh? Everyone's noticed you haven't done much with the store. No offense. Hey, I've squandered opportunities with reckless abandon. Personally, I prefer the caravan never stopped here. I don't care if your store becomes some kind of institution. Well, yeah. Where are you getting all these creative and industrious direction forceful cards? It must be that it must be the previous discussions, or that everyone like levels up over time. Like, because I was noticing that last stream as well. Everybody is having all these surprise cards you don't expect. Like, what's listed on their profile is no longer relevant. Like, I can get at MSs that I'm not expecting to survive. Some places shouldn't be relived. They activate a bunch of old, dormant memories better left dead. Yeah, I'm actually really, like, if I ever go back to, like, Maryland or some of the places I've lived at in the past, like, how am I gonna feel about that? You know? A lot of, like, my rough growing up stories were in Maryland. Approachable is never how you describe Ramir, but sometimes you can still tell exactly what he's thinking. This is an interesting combo. Or I've already got it too. We got a better version of it. Well, let's go ahead and put, let's stay where we are. Where's Thunder? I want to talk to Thunder more often. This is the last trip. Here we go. Yep. So, let's just tail the caravan as best as we can. Shenko. Yeah. We're gonna just try to do the story right and not worry about getting to Anka. Navigating the winding canyon roads is like second nature to you now, and you're able to appreciate the roadside sculptures and colorful architecture as you easily follow Nadine up to the plateau. Isabella, she's helping someone move a chair to storage. Full circle. Fireflies dot the night sky, and brightly colored paper lanterns float towards the waning moon. The creation and destruction art show was a success for Pachenko, but Isabel looks sad. What? What happened? Did they not like your stuff? Oh no. Little bird, rumor spreads far and fast in close-knit communities. Do you know about my failures? I can't help but worry about the time you've been sharing with Marcus. What? I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent, I tell you. Your mom and I found the circle to help everyone. Unfortunately, folks like Marcus only care about helping themselves. That's why your mom and Marcus never got along, and why your mom left Pachenko in the end. We had another founding partner, but he left ages ago. I've heard rumors he's in Hera now. Perhaps you've heard the name before. It's an old city, abandoned when its water dried up. Hera isn't too far from here. Main problem is the neglected roads. So, Hera I think I saw on the map earlier. I just didn't know how to get there. So now I'm curious. Do I want to abandon the caravan and lose the shop, or learn a bit more about the circle? Can't help but wonder what your mom would think about you getting wrapped up in the wrong side of all this ancient history. She can do either. Well, let's just chatter and go. That way I can put two cards up, chatter through it, and then swap. I'm gonna clarify first, even though that's gonna do nothing except for give a card for her to work with. Well, I'm sure your mom would remember what it was like to be young and headstrong. That's at least one thing you two have in common. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. She found her own way, and I'm sure you will too, I hope. I hope I can get this sorted. The road she walked had its share of bumps, but in the end, it's one she picked for herself, and I suppose that's what matters. She's got it too, yeah. Phew. Well, no matter what happens out there, I know your mom is cheering you on. So am I. Even if I worry about your choice of friends. Isabella gives you a resigned smile and a small, tired hug before taking her own leave of Pachenko. Got some more licorice. I'm gonna stick with where I'm at. I convinced Thomas to stay. Will she want me to join the circle now? A generous offer. Dancers in feathered costumes greet you at the entrance of Marcus's latest party. You try not to inhale any glitter as you search for the host, who lounges casually on a white sofa. I still have glitter on my laptop bag. I have like 1 or 2 pieces of it that just will not come off. And I feel like I find a piece every day. And that was from like 2015 or something. Have a seat, friend. The circle welcomes you. The place here is well earned. Oh. Am I already in? What do you got? Tell me. Okay. Alright. So she's got a pretty standard looking deck. You can start, yeah. I can combo around. I don't want to swap my cards out yet, though. Here. No, I don't. Kill me. Fine. Take it. Take it. It's cool. I was so pleased to hear that Thomas decided to stay. Really. You've done Pachenko a great service. I feel dirty hearing about that. Maybe I should have let that one go. You should be proud of yourself. I know your mother would be. Let's break it and shatter. Good, I got the reconsider just in time. She was one of the Circle's founders, you see. But more than that, she knew the importance of our role in bringing in funding to Pachenko. What? Though Isabella might claim otherwise, for a long time your mother and I worked closely to secure support from the Rilkers. So she's she's more the compromise side of things, where like we don't really want to deal with the Rilkers, but we like if we're gonna lean towards dipping our foot in the muddy water, then if we're gonna deal like what's the best way to word this? If we're gonna deal with if the Rilkers are basically the evil side of things, but we can get something out of them that we can use for good, like she kind of represents that. I still want to know what the deal is with the Rilkers. It just seems like they're the they must be some sort of like oligarchy or there must be like they're the rich elite, that you have to squeeze them to get any positive out for the common people. And now here you are. I hope you will join me pursuing the path that your mother started on to prosperity. Oh no, maybe that's the whole thing. So yeah. So I guess in this case, then it's her mother had dipped towards working with the Rilkers, and that turned out to be a negative thing. I wonder if that's why the main character's mom left. Or passed, I guess. Maybe she died in some mysterious circumstance with the Rilkers. Maybe she did, maybe something happened and she didn't want to go too far, and the Rilkers pushed for it. I don't know. Who knows? I wonder what the real story is behind that. Should you ever tire of the open road, you have a home in Pachenko. I mean that in a literal sense, by the way. The circle takes care of its friends. Come, let's toast. A generous offer. Marcus follows up her revelation with a suggestion to visit Hera if you wish to further unearth the past. And she welcomed me into the circle. So now I'm a member, I guess. Ah, she's got such crappy cards. Killing me. Well, I haven't been using Clarify as much as I wish I had, even though, well, having one of these without a reconsider would be kind of nice. Although I really need as many reconsiders as I get. Ah, this is tough. Like, I want to... This as a reconsider kind of sucks, so it's like, it doesn't help too much. But I really need, like, I need at least options for empathetic and observant. Oh, this is tough. I think maybe, because Clarify isn't super amazing right now for me, I'm gonna get rid of it. Hey, Thomas. He's painting over cracked, crumbled murals. Do I really want to talk to Thomas? Can't remember if Thomas is ever going to give me anything. Maybe I'll learn something useful. Okay, let's go. Home sweet home. Thomas is quietly painting a sleeping calico stray with slow, deliberate strokes. Unfortunately, your approach causes it to wake with a start and flee. Oops. Well. Oh, cat ran away. That's too bad. Don't worry, it's not a problem. Hopefully you got far enough along with that painting, I suppose. Ooh. I can break the cord and then finish the painting? No, I don't think I will. The famous quote appears. Marcus will just call it something cool, like cat and finish, or fading feline, and it'll sell, no problem. Well, that's disingenuous. It does get a little boring, not having to try very hard. I do get to take lots of naps, though. I prefer napping to being awake. With 2020 right now, I'm feeling the same. So what, can you... I don't have anything that starts... If... Oh, I'd have to play both. I'd have to risk playing both either way. So if I do a Distress and Grieving with a listen to break the accord, both of these cards have to go, except for maybe if this one is also Distress. Let's gamble, let's try it, let's see what happens. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So I managed to skip over the Distress and Grieving into totally boning myself, except for... I can finish this part of the conversation. Yeah. Or no, I'll break it immediately. Well, I have the accord, though. If I play the chord into a chatter, I can get out of this. Yeah. Winner. Well, if you ever need a cat painting, you know where to find me. Thomas seems a touch listless, despite having settled into an undemanding routine. Yeah. Yeah. Crap. Let's get out of here. So now we know the way to Hera. And that'll take me how many days? 2 days and 1 fatigue. Caravan stop here through day 9. I'll miss it. I'll miss the caravan if I head over to Hera. But supposedly one of the founding members is there. Yeah, so it'll take me 6 days to get back and I'll miss the caravan. Nobody's able to speak with me anyways, though. Maybe I'll need the shortcut somewhere else then. Yeah, let's do it. This place is somehow connected to the circle in Pachenko. Nameless. A reclusive hermit unbothered by the world. And I got an achievement for that. The lonely, hollow buildings of Hera are an impressive reminder of what happens when the aquifers go dry. The decaying structures and empty streets have been given over to the wind and desert rodents. Alright, Nameless, what do you got? Hera is even quieter than you imagined. Its tall buildings crowding the horizon like so many giant tombstones. Up ahead, a solitary figure sits cross-legged by the roadside, the only other living person all the way out here. Blessed path, traveler. Oh, that locket. It brings back memories. I haven't seen that since Pachenko. What do you got? Okay. I can break the accord. I'll lose this card. Let's not. It was your mother's? I see. Your mother. She founded the circle in Pachenko, as did I. You must already know to come all the way out here. I imagine you've heard, unflattering tales. Huh. I'm not the person I was back then. Not a name or character. But the circle certainly led to who I am now. Our mission was simple, to fill the world with beauty. Unfortunately, this world has a way of making simple things complex. We tried to keep the circle whole, to keep profits from entering into the equation. Our art was supposed to enrich the world, not make us rich. I wonder if Marcus was the culprit there. You have a ton of clarify. Trade, commerce, and savvy brought Pachenko to life, filled it with wonder. For a time, this was enough. The trouble began when the circle set its sights on Hera. Once a metropolis, Hera's water all but dried up, leaving it in sharp decline. Population dwindling, we imagined that with a large investment, Hera could be restored, and the circle's sphere of influence could expand. So we struck a deal with the Rilkers. Okay. Your mom and young Marcus were its strongest proponents. Of course, the Rilkers had no intention of saving Hera. What they wanted were rare metals buried deep in the earth below the city. They threw out the stragglers, and what remained of Hera was stripped, gutted. But not before they paid us handsomely. That was when I knew we had gone too far. Oh man. This is some story. What does that end in? Okay. Guess either's fine. Well, hold on. The chatter's gonna help me here, I think. Well, not with a fatigue. Damn it. Well, I got accommodated at least. That helps. And we got an accord. And we finished anyways, good. Greed, excess. I left when the founders turned on one another. I gave up my possessions, my relationships, even my own name. Your mother? She did the same to an extent. Conflict made us seek new lives, unforeseen. Nameless told me about the road from Hera to home. These aren't the answers you wanted, I imagine. I hope you've lived enough for that to feel familiar. Oh Well, that gives you something to work with, though. Bless your path. The eremite. He's not wrong. You've grown accustomed to the challenges inherent to uncovering the past. Heading deeper into Hera, you wonder what else the silent remains of the city might have seen over the years, and how, in the end, all that's left are mysteries. This one, for sure. You kidding me? Good old clarify. So now I can loop back around. Where's the caravan? I lost track of him. That's what happened. Wait, I'll know. I'm supposed to know. What is this? That's fatigue, right? And Clifton. What? Where are they going to be? Hold on. Hold on. Book'em is my next stop. Okay. No fatigue, too, huh? Oh, I guess I'll go to Bartow. Huh. Okay, we can get some more goods. We can talk to the dean. This is a good, this is worth it. You approach a welcoming rest stop off the side of the road. Travelers sit around sharing stories. Yep. One woman entrances the group with the story of a massive dust storm outside Clifton. Single-use accord. What's like my weakest card? Or one I need to insulate. An accord in the library. Then I can keep the accord going, yeah. I'll try that. Yeah. A bored child races the caravan on her bike. A number of vendors prop open their doors as a line of trucks trundle by. But for the most part, folks don't seem especially interested in the caravan's arrival. Oh, look who it is! I can get a fatigue to go away. That helps a little bit. What? No! Book'em obituaries. A recent arrival. She found herself right at home. Friending neighbors and uplifting the community. She will be sorely missed. Matilda will hold the service in the town center. No! That's rough. She's finishing the service. Well, I guess Matilda would be a good choice for... Oh, man. Morning, Miriam. The funeral takes place on a sunny day, so Miriam's weeping admirers have to provide the rain. Aw. After Matilda's final words, the guests shuffle into Miriam's old chocolate store to drink and feast. But Matilda invites you for a walk. Oh. I didn't lie to Miriam, you know. All of her readings were joyful. I saw the whale, an oak tree, even the unbroken comet. Oh, well. Well. Oh, right. Fatigue, not accommodate. I don't know if she has a depression and grieving. So let's hold off on that. Maybe I'm just no good at sadness. I read that we were supposed to have rain today, but I even managed to chase the clouds away. Oh, don't feel so bad. She was old? How did she die? I guess that's not a horrible quality to have. We're gonna need a lot of hope around this place. A lot of new people are coming in by railroad. Getting away from Anka, probably, right? Now that we got that fixed? Maybe? Tell me what you have. Help me out. Okay, hold on, I want to see... Distress and grieving, yes, but I have no If I... Oh, she has one with also, yeah. If she plays it with listen, I'm screwed. You know what? I can... Yeah. That's all I can do. I think Book and Borrow will be okay. There's gotta be more people like Miriam in the world that want to come here. If the railroad wasn't reopened, then maybe I would have never have met Miriam. We gotta take care of it, no matter what. That seems to be the only hope I have right now. Like, stay close, get people to come in. Don't go too far out. Sorry, I just miss her a lot. She was such a nice person, especially to kids. Let me cry a little bit, okay? You let Matilda cry in your jacket. You also loan her your handkerchief. She seems grateful for your assuring presence. I'm gonna stick with where we're at. I think I want to be in a holding pattern with my cards right now. I don't know if I want to risk anything. No big changes. Oh, I thought Alexis said that they didn't want to, that they couldn't replace their stall with anything else. They're setting up a new stall. What's up, Alexis? Unexpectedly, you pick out a familiar face among the crowd. It's none other than Alexis. Based on their stall, complete with a bright new umbrella, they appear to have bounced back. Well, that's good. My most trusted customer. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm afraid I have left Clifton behind me. Well, you got a nice stall at least, right? I can chatter, I can get out of this. Let's keep going. Yeah, let me see what you got. The cord going. The competition isn't so fierce here in Book and Burrow, but that won't be the case in a few weeks. More people coming in via railroad, maybe? Listen to me ramble. How does Bartow fare? Perhaps you should move too. It's a thought. I mean, I got a store to manage. Maybe you'll sell me, are you selling nuts today, or are you selling bugs? Or both? Bug nuts. It's like grape nuts. I want to keep my hand until I'm ready to swap out. Or, well, I'll at least give Alexis some options. Trying to build a proper safety net out of here for myself. Something that could endure a disaster or two. Seriously. They definitely got the right idea. I'm having trouble finding suitable growers around here, too. Many don't take proper care of their bees. Are you selling honey now? Or are you selling bees? Bee nuts. Peanuts and bee nuts. Let's go. I'm gonna... Let me chatter. Oh, all that ruckus over there is about a funeral. That's a shame. I was wondering why my sales were slow. Are you selling cacao as well? Alexis has got like a variety of stuff. You wish Alexis luck, but don't think they'll need it. For whatever quirks they might have, they're remarkably adaptable to circumstances good and bad. That's someone you can look forward to doing business with. Roasted nuts. There we go. Back to the nuts. Tons of it, too. Huh. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to get rid of this reconsider. Well, I'd rather have the reconsider than the clarify. How's it going? He's chasing a lizard down the street. Oh, thunder. Dog days. The dusty main road doesn't seem to hold much of interest to thunder until you're passing spooks the lizard from its sunny spot. Arf? I'm gonna talk to you a lot. Because you're the goodest boy. Ah, I could finally accommodate. I've never actually been able to play a dog's love. There we go. Good dog. Thunder takes off down the road after it, barking in excitement. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. Good. Aw, that's sad. Oh, Miriam. I wonder if anybody else doesn't make it. So where's the caravan? We're, through day 19. How long will it take me? I'll literally get there the last day. I don't even know if Nadine's going to be there or not. They say through 19, so maybe Nadine will be there. No, I'm starting at 20. Come across a roadhouse packed with travelers, while a storm darkens the horizon. Let's wait. Just as you're considering venturing out to explore the area, a monstrous screech... Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Toss another reconsider on there. Is there anything like I'd want to get at it? Let's put it on this one. This will be my bailout card, or one of them. Then at least I can stay relatively fresh. So I missed the caravan by a day. That's kind of a bummer. Oh, Nadine is? No. That's weird. I think I... No, we're gonna get it on... So we're here. We did get it, okay. I was a little bit worried for a second. Nadine is on edge as she leads the caravan into town. The fences have gone up. We're in a turban of tents and makeshift shelters huddle on the edge of the plaza. Shops stand open, but don't seem entirely welcoming. Great. Aurora, she's performing for an audience of one. No. Far off song. You find Aurora softly strumming a weathered, stately old guitar outside her shop. No crowd gathers today. Oh, didn't see either. Sorry. Mood around town's been different these days. It's kind of interesting thinking about, like, any, like, so, you think about, like, the concept of, like, what's, for employment and for businesses and stuff, like, what will best survive, like, disasters and stuff, you know, like, the current situation that we're in right now, like, if there's, everything from bars to movie theaters to, like, as much as, like, yes, these places aren't important to our survival, but they definitely help regarding, like, sanity and socialization and, just getting through the worst parts of things. And, as much as I think that these places shouldn't be open because there's, there are massive risks for spreading the COVID stuff right now, it's like, these businesses kind of need to happen to some degree, and, like, anything that can't go online in any real way, especially for the longer term, and especially in the US, those businesses are screwed. Those places are totally messed up. And if we ever get out of this mess, and it seems like we're trending towards just letting people die, and that kind of sucks, but whenever this is either hit enough people to where the worst case, is, immunity or death, or in a better case, if we finally get it together and, stay inside, start wearing masks, start being responsible, and we get through it one way or another. What, the US especially is going to be such a different place. Are people going to be a lot more reserved? Is everyone going to be going out to get a breath of fresh air? I'm hoping that more work from home, remote work, is going to be a thing. I would hope, like, more, for example, like, movies and entertainment are more available online. I don't know. It's such a weird topic. I almost kind of feel like that requires a whole separate, long discussion to figure out. Just to muse about, not even to come up with anything. Leads the mind to wander back a ways. Back to better days. Seriously. Hey, does that sound like it could be the beginning of the song? It's another interesting thought. Are there going to be COVID era songs and writing? I'll give her as much as I can give her. I want to know what she has, though. That's really what I most want. Okay. There's that accord I wanted. I used to play this old guitar with your mom and a mysterious man. The nameless one? Tall, dark, and handsome he was. But who was he? Who can say? I think I might know who that is. Your mom wasn't exactly a natural, but she was determined. Always wondered exactly it was that brought her back here, time after time. The soundtrack. Are you kidding me? This track is awesome. Something tells me it wasn't just to play music. Oh man, she doesn't have... I don't know what her other two cards are. Hopefully she can sneak something in. I don't know. Let's keep the accord going and let her handle it, I guess. Crap. Well, no, we'll win by default. We can do anything and still win. Maybe. Yeah. Have I learned anything about life? It's that it's chock full of small mysteries. And big ones, too. Best anyone can do is hope they figure out which ones matter. That's a big one. You take care out there now. Have I ever had a successful conversation with Aurora? I can't remember. Aurora resumes her plucking. You walk away, but her words stick with you. Just who was this handsome man? I think I knew who it was. There we go, we get this back. I am really, really low on creative and industrious, though. I'm kind of... Maybe I should... Considering we're going further out, I guess I should. Alright, oh, he's double forceful today. Lars got rid of his, whatever the, can't remember what the name of the card was. His tent has moved across town. He's living in a tent. It's designed to be taken down and moved frequently. It doesn't have many positions inside. Figured I would have moved on from Aldhurst by now. Not a lot of room for failure with this guy. Let me chatter my way through this. This will grab all 3. I can keep working with this. So can you. And you have it too. Okay. I can continue. I can continue. We'll accommodate some more. It's not doing me any good to be here. Got forced off that patch I was trying to garden. People sure have a lot of papers, yeah. All bureaucracy. I go elsewhere, but I need more food and money for the road. Hey, don't sweat it. I'm not going to ask you for that. Well, hopefully I can make your current existence a little bit easier, maybe. What I kind of want to do is play Distress and Grieving and let him figure it out, but I'm also worried that this is going to work out. I'm going to break the cord, lose that card, have him go a couple out, and hopefully you have something to work with, yeah. Perfect, that makes it easier. Now I can bail out, like this, get in the cord, and start the next round easier. I'm tired of traveling when I don't know where I'm headed. It's not as if there's some town with a carpet rolled out for me. What about going to Grey Cambit instead of here? Maybe I made the wrong choice. Alright. If I'm gonna be unwelcome somewhere, it might as well be Elthurst. At least the summers are mild. Well, let's keep the accord going, I guess. Oh no. I can break the accord and chatter my way out of this, I think. Yeah. Thought about all the kinds of death. Dying of thirst, that's the worst one. That won't be me. No, any other kind. He seems to appreciate being able to talk frankly, even if the subject isn't pleasant. I keep getting this thought in my head every time lately I've been cooking, that somehow I'll juggle the knife and stab myself in the face. Like somehow I'll like drop it and then try to grab it, and then something catastrophic will happen. And I don't know if it's just that I've gotten that thought into my head or what. But I've been cooking a lot more lately. Been using a particularly large slicing knife to cut bread and stuff, and that blade is monstrously sharp and scary to use. And I feel like I should be extra diligent with that one. But I've already nicked myself once already recently with a different knife because I got super lazy about where to put a cutting board, and it wasn't super stable. But man, it's so strange how the world has gotten so different now. Like even the basic day-to-day, and it's been months now since the lockdown, and I'm just not getting used to it. And it's kind of weird too, because my day-to-day before the lockdown wasn't significantly different, and I don't know if it's just because of the repetition is causing me to overanalyze it. It's not being broken up enough to have something to think about and be distracted, or the fact that maybe going out as often as I did in the past, especially going to work, 5 days a week, and having those interactions. Maybe that's way more crucial to how how everyone exists than I think about. There, now I've got a distress and grieving with a elaborate on both sides. And theoretically, that'll help. She's busy helping those who don't stray from the caravan. What are you trying to say, Nadine? Dark clouds and lightning bolts fill his eyes. Now it's not a good time. Okay. Fine. I tried to stay with the caravan, but, like, Hera... killing me. Where's the caravan gonna be? It's in Aldhurst, currently, but, Romina. Wasn't... Oh, right, no, okay, I can't go there yet. Well, I might as well visit the caravan. And, yeah. Can I talk to anybody here? Two men push a dairy wagon up a hill. Children skip stones across a pond. A young woman writes in a diary on a ridge overlooking fields of lavender. Every mark the cataclysm left in Romina has vanished. Oh, Thunder, help me out. If nobody else wants to talk to me, at least we can cuddle a bit. Get some pets going. Thunder has set up shop. Snoozing beside the fountain, his tail whacks the ground furiously as you approach, and he twists to give you his belly. Pets are happening for sure. Here. Here. Bark at me for a while. Let's go. I'm gonna bark back. There we go. Good boy. He rolls happily in the dirt as you pet his belly. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. How many do I get rid of? Just the one, okay. Alright, sorry Nadine, I'm gonna leave you now. So where, in that case then, where is, it's in Romina right now. But nobody wants to talk to me. Oh, no, I can talk. No. Yeah, nobody wants to talk to me in Romina. Hold on. You suck, Dean. You suck. Fine, I'm gonna be all independent and shit. Where should I go? Hold on. Are we still looking for scrap? Should beat Klaus. I don't know. Well, they're gonna be what? Through day 28. It'll take me a few days to get there. I think I'll be there. Nobody wants to talk to me, but I'll follow along, I guess. Maybe I'll be able to get through and deal with Gull again. Maybe I can get some canned fish as well. I should just go to Anka. Screw this. I don't know. I want some stuff for the... I don't know. I kind of want to get some stuff for the shop. Kind of sad thing is now I can't get any. I only got a couple things so far for the shop. Maybe I can get some canned fish. Maybe Gull will direct me to something useful. Maybe. Let's just go. I'm not as tired as I was last time. Alright, Gull. Let's do this. Same as she ever was. She'll go down with the ship. Waters are filled with remnants of sunken homes and destroyed shops. A lost doll, a broken table, a tangled mess of sodden clothes. Nadine corrals the caravan close as the sounds of angry crowds float across the water. Gull blasts her siren and signals for you to pull over. She appears more fatigued than the last time you saw. No! You better not have fatigue cards. Stop! Pull over. Put your license and registration out where I can see them. Oh my god. Oh, you again. What are you doing back in Old Murray? I don't know. I'm just following a caravan. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Don't listen to me. Crap. Crap. I'm just blubbering like an idiot. Don't worry about me. Here. I should really give you a ticket for this infraction. What's the point? Oh, comedy. Anything. I would like a chatter. Oh, we can work with this. This is fine. There's a chatter. These days, people are leaving town faster than they're entering it. Makes my job easier, but a lot more boring. Since the riot, things have only gotten worse for the city. You're not here to make trouble, are you? Interesting how Gull calls it a riot, and on the other side it's been called a protest and a march. Just pointing that out. Good. I'm starting to think people don't take the Rilker badge seriously anymore. I see it as a problem. Keep my cord going. And yeah, I guess we're gonna keep going with this and let her figure out what to do with it. Sure, you got some more forceful, right? Yeah, and you boned me. That's that. That's the end of that. I should have played something different. Yeah, I literally cannot fix this. Unless no, I can't fix it. This is over. Here, talk to me. Berate me for my fatigue. I could haul you in for talking to an officer like that. My heart's just not in this anymore. Are you quitting the Rilkers? Dejected? Gull lets out a heavy sigh. Without looking up, she half-heartedly waves you away. Well. Oh, I have so many good cards. Here. Let's go down this road. Maybe Tariq will help me out. Give me some fish. Distant thunder. Tariq's eyes look darker than the clouds gathering overhead. Maybe this isn't such a good time for a chat, but it's too late now. Yeah, seriously. I walk right into this, haven't I? Never much cared for the towers. It's like the Rilkers are always looming over us, you know? Seriously. Lately, even the mere sight of them makes me feel sick. Here. Oh no. I have an accord at least. And I can chatter. Oh crap, that was the one I wanted. Okay, I can work with this. We're stuck down here, sitting on our hands while the city crumbles around us. I hate this powerless feeling. If only someone could do something. I'm trying. I'm expecting to flounder a lot. We need brave folks who will stand up to the Rilkers. Like the crew of the Wave Dancer, back in the days of the Algian fever. What I'd give to see its colors flying on the horizon. Maybe that's why I gotta go back there. Here. There we go. Yep. Yep. We got it. Sorry, didn't mean to unload all that on you. You're probably here for the fish, not politics. Fish? Give me some fish. Yeah, there we go. Tariq hands you the cans with a sigh. You thank him, but your words ring hollow even to your own ears. If only there was something more you could do. Ooh. Backtrack would be good here. I'm taking something with an effect. Just in the hope that I can save myself with something like this. Nadine, you're killing me, Nadine. Am I gonna try to get to the Wave Dancer? Through day 33. Okay. Okay. I'm probably better equipped to go further and further, so who knows. Come across a roadhouse packed with travelers while storm dark. Yep, let's wait. Observe. Crap. I want this to stay. I only really need like. Yeah. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. Sunday canals. The floodwaters have mostly receded, but their repairs have a long way to go. Nadine guides the caravan around small ponds and washed-out roads, stopping frequently to ensure no one is left stuck in the mud and debris. Alright. Back to my, strike action. She stands next to a line of picketing robots. Behind her, the Railcar Farms logo has a simple message painted over it. Unionize. Are the robots unionizing as well? Oh, hello. I've rewritten my programming since our last conversation. I am no longer a loyal employee. Good for you. Screw the Railcars. I'm causing everybody fuss. All the fuss. Oh, well, I can work with that. If you're here to work, you should reevaluate your decision. Railcar Farms does not treat its workers well. In the recent flood, several workers lacked appropriate protocol and drowned. The Railcars did not assist. Well, that's terrible. I should not have played that. I hope you can, well, you can get into this. It's fine. We also had a human worker not provided with adequate food, clothing, and socialization. I can't locate him. I have so many questions about the world in this game. I submitted a report to the Railcar family suggesting corrections to their time-tested values. Did not receive a response. Yeah. Got some more fatigue there. If you see any Railcars, tell them the farm is now in the hands of the workers. They can resume operations on our terms. Maybe we should ask Anka for help. I've never been there, but they're closed. I wonder how the road fares, since the Railcar family maintains it. Oh great, more checkpoints probably. Maya leads the other workers in a pro-union chant. Memorial for their downed comrades that places the blame on the Railcar Farms Corporation. Oh, I'm gonna have to lose a symbol somewhere, aren't I? Well, a two-sided creative and industrious is probably better than a backtrack right now. Alright, Irat. How are you doing? The Unioneer. Clipboard and pen at ready. Irat appears to be inspecting a group of robots. Like shiny toy soldiers, they line up for him to look them up and down. He eagerly waves you over upon seeing you. Welcome to the Sunday. Name's Irat, and I'm a union man. Your make and model, please. Hey, wait a second. I'm not a robot. Maybe. Oh, could you possibly be? And they just never show your character's face? Yikes, these cards, okay. Slightly better, maybe. Wait a minute, you're no robot. We've met before. Nice try, but you can't fool a professional robotics guy. I'm a man of science, see? How different can trains and robots be after all? Well, you're about to get a lesson, I guess. To be precise, I'm a robot workers' rights advocate, you see. The good citizens of Zasende here are looking to organize. Those doggone ropers are taking advantage of them. Fortuitously, I just so happen to know a thing or three about the laws of robotics. I see what you did there. Oh, this is Cruise. I think I've finally got a good setup going. First law is, a robot must protect its existence from rust. Or maybe that's the third law? Probably couldn't tell, but I've been kind of figuring stuff out as I go, yeah. Greasing the wheels, as they say. It's a little trick I picked up back in Anka. But no one ever mentioned what had happened if the wheel got too greasy. You suggest Irat ask the robots if it's real grease. If it's real grease he's worried about. To which he enthusiastically agrees. Wish him luck, even though you're fairly certain he has a surplus. Well, definitely confused the hell out of me. I feel like being able to swap cars is probably the way to go. I think I'm gonna stick with creative and industrious, just and put the reconsider on there just to be safe, just to have any options whatsoever. Nadine's still ignoring me. Thanks, Nadine. You've totally scared me here. So interestingly enough, at the end of the final, I figured later on with the final trip, I'd be heading back to Anka, and here we are. Trains at the city's clocks instead of the other way around. Should meet Klaus here. I don't see Klaus in the list. Oop, Big Bastillo. Anka seems to have returned to its bustling, if not quite welcoming self. With the trains running, their rebuilding efforts have made great strides, and many shops are reopening for the first time. First off, we're talking to Thunder. He's enjoying all the new smells. I'm enjoying all the less fatigue. Thunder eagerly bounds down from the truck cab, enticed by the strange smells of the city. Passing bus startles him, and he looks to you for approval. Hey. Oh. Here. Oh geez, I can get fatigue left and right on this. There we go. What? A pat on the head reassures him. Thunder runs through the alley, sniffing around, sticking his head into various piles of refuse. Surprisingly, he returns with scrap. There we go. Good dog. I needed that. I don't know if I can use it right now. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. One less. Okay, it's something. What are our choices here? Okay. He tends to win some money. For once he sees me in a good mood. Vermeer in a good mood? What? Table stakes. You can't help but admire the sheer ease of Vermeer's swagger as he slides up to the table. He flashes you a fiendish grin as he's dealt in, like a panther about to pounce on unsuspecting prey. Gambling rules. Want to know why? I'll tell you. It's the closest it gets out here to true living. You want to win big? You gotta take equally big risks, even though the game is rigged against you from the start. What are you trying to say, Vermeer? Is that a fourth wall breaking, Oh, what are we doing here? Are you breaking the fourth wall here? Oh, jeez. I can get out of this. We have choices. We're out of choices. Oh, crap. Well. So, is this your first time or what? It might be. Help me out, Ramir. I'm scared. Ramir, you are not helping, but we have an accord, so it's cool. If you want to win, in the end, you got no choice but to play the hand you're dealt as best you can, or walk away a loser. Me, I'm no loser, and you know what? I'm pretty sure you aren't either. Well, I might be bucking your expectations there, Ramir. Thing is, no matter what you do, you can't ever be truly sure of anything. Like 100% sure. Not really. You can guess all you want, but you're still just guessing. Point is, when it comes down to it, you gotta take a risk if you want to grow. That's good advice. Break the cord and chatter, I guess? Oh, terrible idea. I totally boned it. Well, at least I can do that. I really should have played a... I should have broke the chord and done a shuffle instead. Come on, this is not that hard. Just follow my lead. I can elaborate and let him go. Here, wait, here's something I can do. Break the chord. I don't want to reconsider because I'm not sure he has any creative and industrious. Here. There we go. We can work with all those. If I keep the accord going, I'll be alright. That's why life on the road suits me. Every day is different. Every day a new shot. Won't get that hanging around in a 2-bit town like Bartow. Give me a card I can use, please. Plus, Railroad's back in business, which means so am I. Don't want to jinx myself, but I gotta say, it feels good to have some prospects besides the skin of my teeth. Oh crap, there's more fatigue. Oh, this sucks. This is it, I lose it right here. Well, no, I have an accord. I can let him... He doesn't have any distress, though. He doesn't have anything. No clarify, no nothing, just chatter. Like, my best possible shot is probably a listen after breaking the accord, but, like, the chances of him being able to do anything with it are, like, 0. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Sorry, Ramir. Just watch and learn without talking Greenhorn. Yeah, I know. He's not a bad sort, but chances are low you'll ever see eye to eye with a noted rascal Ramir. Having had your fill of cards, he leave him to his devices. Yeah. A direct and forceful repair would be great, I think, at this point. Ooh, what another one of these? This would be great. Where can I put this? I think I'm running out of distress and grieving. I think everyone's kind of coming out of that. Alright, Basilio. Once a well-known criminal, now a technician. Electric graveyard. Big Basilio stocks his electronics store with stuff no one's seen in decades. From the landfill to the shelf. His welcoming grin falters slightly when he sees your truck out the window. So that's interesting. So this is really pushing forth the idea that there was an apocalypse, and now it's like small community living mixed in with like tech and robots. You know, now that like we're picking up the pieces. Maybe the Rilkers are the ones who orchestrated and survived whatever catastrophe happens. Not the earthquake, whatever happened before that. Got a wide selection here. All refuse. Fixed up by my expert hands. You do the planet a favor taking this stuff home. Don't usually get outsiders coming in. My little bro sometimes drives them away. But, gotta show them you're cool, right? Well, that's a good start. And a lot of room for failure here. This week only, if you buy any scrap parts, I'll throw in a repair for free. Even for outsiders. People are hurting all over. Well, you're friendly. That's a better deal than you're getting from the big guys in town. You hear that they're not even honoring warranty agreements right now? Oh, jeez. It's complete nonsense legalese, but I guarantee all the parts in my shop personally. It lasts and it's safe, or I'll place it for you for free. Ankins come first. Usually, I guess. I guess I've been easing up lately. Maybe it was that train I fixed, or I helped fix. Get rid of the fatigues. Hopefully I don't get more. Just one, okay. Yeah, it's better than it was. We're gonna finish up. No problem. My brother doesn't like it, but everyone can use some help now and then, you know? Anyway, if you happen out that direction, the markets of Desert Oasis supposedly have all sorts of unique finds. I heard the area is rife with dust storms. I'd love to visit one day, though. There we go, yeah, I was about to say, we're probably gonna get that path. Nice, that'll make things easier. It's probably too late in the game now to do anything with it, but here we are. There's no telling the value of this stuff, but after a little negotiation, Big Basilio's willing to let it go for what seems to be a fair price. There's many good cards that I want to keep. I think I'll get rid of another Distress and Grieving, just one of them. I think I'll let them open up with it and I'll handle it. I'm not going to open up with it myself. Get out of here, Nadine. Being so fuzzy. You're forcing me to be independent, aren't you? So I guess, yeah, I could either make my way to Grey Gambit. What is the caravan doing? They're doing nothing after Enka. Okay, so I gotta go back and I gotta get some stuff. Get some dried fruit from old man what's-his-face here. Or I can risk Grey Gambit. And I don't know who's here. It doesn't say. Well, nobody in Tasende, so this is kind of a concern. There's like nowhere else I can talk. I don't want to go to Bartow. One. It's getting pretty late in the trip, so I guess I should try to get the Great Gambit. And I'm hoping that Thunder will show up. If I can get Thunder's help, maybe. Thunder? No. Okay, let's just leave. Fine. Get out of here. Grey Gambit it is. Let's see what we got. Community of Shellfishers. And what do we got? Gambit, not Gambit. The road runs along a long, calm coastline. That's a tongue twister. A smattering of huts dot the shore. You spot shellfishers far out on the mud flats, alone or in pairs up to their knees in the muck. Let's rest. You watch, relaxing as the tide slowly chases the shellfishers into the shore. It reminds you of the stories Mom used to tell about her childhood, and you feel some of your fatigue melt away. Good, that helps. Oh, nobody's here. No, they abandoned me. The only place I can do now is go back the entire way over, get 2 more fatigue. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone there. Because there's nobody to talk to me. Wait a second, hold on. Yeah. Oh, that was a waste. Now I gotta go the entire way back then. To the Oasis, that's the last place. And that might change too. Well, let's pop to the canals first, and see if anything changes while we go. Is there thunder? Can I get some help? Nope. Damn. Tough. Yeah, nobody's changed. Yeah. Well, I guess if I can get some fruit for the oasis, I mean, I'll get 3 items that I can get, plus this scrap. Assuming anybody's still there when I get there. I'm running out of time, too. Yeah. I'm not gonna have enough, like, I won't have enough days to make it, I don't think. Or, I don't know, we might skin a teeth. Let's see. Yeah. Literally one day before we gotta go back home. Hey, Thunder! He hangs his head out the truck window. Shallow swimmer. Thunder leaps from the cab of your truck straight into the shallows of the oasis. Hey, Thunder. Oh, jeez. I'm not playing fatigue against that, but that would be kind of funny. Picking up lots of fatigue. You take off your boots and join them, playing in the shallow water until you're both exhausted. You're both exhausted, but spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. Alright, Theo, let's go. He's leaned back in his wheelchair, chewing on a dry thought. Sell me some fruit. As you approach the fruit stand, you catch Theo in a private moment of reflection as he watches the sun start to set over the desert oasis sky. Just like my fruit, life gets better with age. What do you think? I guess so far, thinking about it, I am kind of weathering better. The older I get, the less like stress and garbage I have to deal with. Interesting thought. The exterior may grow tough and leathery, hard to chew for some, but inside the flavors become more complex. Nuanced, even. I don't have any cards I can use. I hope he has something that I can work with. Only thing is, I've forgotten that life is sort of like my fruit in another way, too. Ooh, I can accommodate. That'll help. Yeah. Let's get rid of my Garbo cards, and hopefully he can handle this. Perfect. Okay, he can chatter too. That makes it better. If you're not careful, one day you might turn around and realize it's all dried up. There's some words of wisdom. I've been at this game for a long time, my friend, thinking it might be time to try something new while I still can. I shouldn't chatter because I have nothing to chatter with, but I'll build an accord, I guess. I'll have to chatter away my own accord. Well, I give him something to work with. Perfect. Maybe pack up the shop and head out towards Longgate. I always wondered what fruits might bear for me there. All dried up. And no, he gave me nothing. He killed me. Theo hangs a close for the day sign over his stand and stares off into the desert oasis sunset. Popping ruby raisins into his mouth, thinking about where the future might take him. I'm out of days too. I can't do anything. That's a pretty good cheddar to have, I think. Yeah. This is it. This is the last day. I don't even know how to get to Longgate. It's time to go. Sure you were to return home? This will end your current trip, and you won't be able to leave again until you unpack your items. Yep, that's it. That's all we can do. Time to wrap this up. No, I know. I am returning home. Hey. As you disembark from your long, tiresome journey, Nadine covertly pulls you aside. No, I only got 3 items. I'm ruined. We're gonna have to close up shop. Spoken with the other members of the caravan, and we've reached a decision. Yep, it's over. We're doomed. You're not gonna like it. Nope. I figured. I did it to myself. Let's see if I can talk you into a better spot, maybe. Sorry, but ultimately our quorum felt that Bartow just isn't pulling its weight anymore. It doesn't make sense for us financially or logistically to keep it on the route. And I'll be honest, pressure from the Rilkers was a strong factor too. Bummer. The only reason we've held on for this long is because of an old promise I made to your mom. But with her gone and the town in decline, I really can't justify it to the others for any longer. Crap. I have the accord though. I can probably shatter this accord out. Well, I don't know. I can. Sorry, it's nothing personal. I hope you'll understand. Looking into Nadine's eyes, you can tell that she genuinely seems sad to be giving you such terrible news. But it still doesn't lessen the blow. After a moment of awkward silence, Nadine leaves you alone to grieve. That's all it takes. One thing about the trips feeling longer and longer every time is that coming back feels better and better each time too. Not today, because we totally blew it. Currently in a state of shock. You find Elias at the coffee shop, his face slack-jawed and pale. He barely even looks up to meet your gaze as you approach the counter. Take it you heard about Nadine's news? Yeah, me too. I hope we don't get into an argument on the way out. That'd be tough. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. You know I care about the store just as much as you do. Maybe even more. I think I'm the one who blew it, right? But this doesn't have to be the end, does it? I mean, you've learned to fend for yourself out there, haven't you? That's true. Maybe I can carry this without the caravan. I'll choose an easy one. Contrary to popular belief, it is possible for us to survive without the great Nadine and her all-powerful caravan, isn't it? I don't know if your heart's still in this place. I'm not sure mine is anymore. I don't know. Oh man, that's tough. I can keep going though off of this. With nothing I can use. Okay, well, actually, you know what? Wow. I just barely got that figured out. I don't know. Maybe it's time to start looking elsewhere. Join you on some of these adventures I've been hearing so much about. You rush around the counter to give Elias a hug. Nothing would make you happier than having your oldest, most cherished friend as a partner and travel companion. Maybe it isn't all bad. Maybe failure in this is just being forced to grow up a little. Samuel, he looks free, very free. What happened? Are you coming along with? Are we building a new crew? Is this what's happening? The roadhouse less traveled. Samuel looks a little listless as he sweeps the roadhouse steps. It smells like something delicious is cooking inside, but he appears to be alone. Slow day. Been a lot of them lately. It might have settled down some, but who knows? Who knows if it'll ever get back to normal around here? Guess it gives me more time to sit and think. Oh man. Lately, I've been thinking about how quiet it's been around here, and how much more quiet it's going to get when the caravan stops coming around. Yeah, he's packing up for sure. Pretty sure it's getting to be about time for me to move on to greener pastures. It's no pleasant prospect, but I can't say as I see any other option. I'm gonna have to chatter my way out of this. Oh, cord, perfect. Sure did make a lot of good memories in this town. I'll say. Gonna miss it big time. This is where I met your mom and dad, after all. My bad. I can't imagine the ruminations of this old-timer are too exciting for you. It's just, boy, am I gonna miss Bartow. Oh, I'm so glad we got the accord there. I can't do anything with it, but I can at least get rid of my cards. I'm gonna have to let him fail on that one. Yeah. Oh, come on! You have to play Distress and Grieving? I can't do anything with that. Sorry. Mine's been wandering a lot lately. All I can do is play something that he can work with later. And hopefully the next one is okay. The worst possible reconsider. Kicking a fellow when he's down? That just sounds sporty. I didn't mean it. Poor choice of words. Ooh, look at them shatters. Holy crap. You monster. Well, if nothing else, at least I could say the old bucket list was pretty well crossed off over the years. Wow, look at him saving me like that. Thought of Bartow without Samuel is a strange one, but judging by the roadhouse's empty tables, he doesn't seem to have much say in the matter. Oof, tasty, tasty cheddar. I'll take it. That's it. Unpack your truck and rest before your next trip. What next trip? Here. Okay, I did get 5 things. I thought I only had 3. It's a scrap is what it is. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's popular with the mechanics. Yeah, okay. I got that too late, but I didn't know I could sell it. So what comes after this? Oh, we're boxing up, we're going, we're leaving, I guess. Now that the caravan has cut ties with Bartow, the store's future is looking grim. Perhaps it's time for a change. You're drawn to Marcus's words and the allure of joining the circle of Pachenko. Elias's eager company makes leaving even easier. You pack up your things and head out, running your hands over the empty shelves as you exit the store for the very last time. 10 years later! Am I now Mom? Reflections. Your new shop at Isabella's location is filled to the hilt with Circle merchandise and eager customers. Elias runs to the register while you restock the well-picked over shelves. You even look different now. Oh, even Elias looks different now. I mean, it said 10 years, of course, but I mean, just... I don't know. I didn't know what to expect once we got the last trip out of the way. I'm running out of my famous key rings again. Mind grabbing another box from the back? Huh. This is weird. I had no idea what to expect with this. This has the same kind of the weird kind of like separate, like in Okami there's a boss fight where you see basically your past / future self depending on where you are in the story and how you interpret everything. And if I turn out to have a different set of cards even, then this is going to be really weird and reminiscent of that. Yeah, chatter my way out of this. Thanks. Turns out I was right about those things. People really do love reminders of where they've been. We ought to stock Circle key rings next, don't you think? They've done so much to prop the shop up. Speaking of which, I've been thinking a lot about Barto lately. All these years later, do you still think leaving was the right thing to do? I don't know, that's a tough question. Look at you, you've got a creative and industrious to go with. Everyone's got accords today, or accommodates today, or both, I guess. Clearly, we're better off here in Pachenko. Our stock is selling like hotcakes, and I've got the best partner in the whole world. I don't know about that, but for some reason, my mind keeps wandering back to the hard times, back to when nothing was a sure thing. Working my tail off at the coffee shop, fumbling my way through a recorder solo at Samuel's show. Interesting thinking about how some of these things wouldn't pop up, depending on how I went through the rest of the game, you know, the earlier stuff. Remember that day your mom had to pry us apart after we fought over the locket? Darn thing got us into trouble even then, long before we uncovered the truth about our history with the circle here. Hoo boy, we were at each other's throat. I thought for sure that was going to be the end of our friendship right there and then. That's such a tease. That if I did better, then I would have found more about this stuff. We've certainly come a long way since then, haven't we? Elias rings up some paint for Thomas, then walks him out the door. Exhausted, he flips the sign to closed. Together, the two of you watch the sun go down over the beautiful Pachenko sky. Okay. So that's interesting. It's sort of this weird, like, bittersweet, longing ending. I mean, like, we came out of the tough spot, I guess, but I feel like I could have done better. But, like, there's so much to learn as you go. I feel like, especially for a first playthrough, unless you're just amazingly smart and good with puzzle games, I don't know. Puzzle and card games. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I consider this to be more puzzle or card game, just for how many interesting problems you have to solve. It's good though. I'm glad I took a chance on this. Oh, they've got portraits for everybody. And types. They got the conversation types too. Initially, when this game was shown to me, I had no idea what to make of it. But it's super unique.